All right, hello chat. I'm sorry. Is Formula Front tied with Armored Core 3? What is happening? What is this? What am I looking at? Anyway, hello. We're playing Last Raven. We're here. We got started the other day because Formula Front was way shorter than expected in terms of the post game, because apparently the entire post game was like 3 fights. But we're here. Fresh starting Last Raven, as I said I would. So far, it's not that bad. Talk to me about the Heihachi trailer. I love that everyone for like the last couple days has just been like, Heihachi, right? Come on, Cole, you hear about Heihachi? Yes. Very cool. I'm the Mishima guy. So it means that like this DLC character will be more than just a 2-week distraction for me. This will be like a new main that I play for the remainder of this game's life. So that's exciting for me. Like, particularly, this is actually like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay like $8 for this guy and I'm gonna play him for the rest of this game. Like, I am. Joker Deuce, Do, no? Oh, did they actually like, oh, the new Joker movie is coming out in October? Since when? Apparently this trailer went up in like April? Folie à deux. Did Lydia release? The Lydia patch is out. She's in early access right now. The full release for Lydia is on Thursday. I think. But you can, the stage is in the game and you might run into a Lydia online right now if you play. Just that old teaser. I didn't even see the old teaser, to be honest with you. This is news to me. I liked the Joker movie quite a bit, but I didn't think it needed a sequel, to be honest. I thought it was just like, yeah, we're good. Like that was great. I don't need more. Like that was nice. I can't handle that game. It is a lot of, it's just constant knowledge checks. Which, yeah. And also, what's it? Low-level Tekken 8, especially, can be a shit show. Because everyone is just, like, mashing the big buttons that, like, you go onto YouTube and you're like, I don't know, Reina character guide, and they'll say something like, oh yeah, just use forward 2 3. And it's a heat engager. You can heat dash out of it if you hold forward. It's positive on block. You don't have to throw the 3. If you land the forward 2, it's guaranteed to hit the 3. And people just like spam shit like that in low level Tekken, and it's obnoxious. Like even when I start playing a new character, it doesn't take me long to get out of there. But every time it's just like, holy shit, people do not stop pressing buttons. Like, oh my god. Hello, Jusuf. And everyone else. Swashplate, DS, Lego, Tidbit, Gustavo. Hello. There were some others, I think. Proto, Matthew, Dreammaster. I had to scroll. It was 333 Eddie. I love that Eddie in Tekken 8 has an attack string that is literally just him pressing 3 over and over. What was I gonna buy? And you can really punish spammers. Yeah, once you just get a feel for what they're throwing over and over again, It's fine, but it's just obnoxious. It's just really annoying to deal with. Why was I saving these credits? What was I about to buy for the AC? I'm looking at what we have, and I think I was gonna buy a headpiece, but then why do I have so many credits? I'm so confused. Formula Front no longer winning. The world is still sane. I was shocked when I came back after like getting water and stuff, and I saw Formula Front tied with Armored Core 3 for the bracket vote today. That was a little surprise for me. Is that gun flying? It's in the hangar. So when I run out of ammo on that rifle, I can pull out the pistol. But that's just how they show it when it's in the hangar. I don't know why. It just floats off to the side. What would be a good headpiece? The Queen is a good piece, like always. Gotta say, the Queen would be good. Was legitimately winning for like a minute, was it really? That's so weird. I don't know. Because we do have like a big core, but everything else we're running like mid-weight. Because we're underweighting it for some nice speed. Granted, we're not really underweighting that hard at this point, but it's whatever. Although, did I tune my legs for weight? I don't think I ever did. I wish this head was better. I really wish that the OG Gen 1 starter head was better than it is. Buy a new booster. We have a good booster. Our booster is fine. See y'all in a bit if the game is bad. Oh yeah, the new gacha, what's it? Hack and slash from the Genshin people. I saw it. Animation work is really good. Like the combat looks great. But every time I see it and I'm like, wow, that looks like fun, I just remind myself, I'm like, it's a gacha game. I'm not going to have fun. Well, actually, sorry. I'm going to have fun for like a couple hours, and then I'm gonna get conned into the slot machine. I don't want to use the Queen head again, because I feel like we've used it too much. It's a good headpiece though. Like, it really is. I might. I'm looking at the aesthetics as well. It's important. I might. The S2 is amazing. The S2. Which one is the S2? Hold on. I'll find it. The S2? Oh, are we talking booster? What are we? Hold on. Boosters came up. Is there no 9-ball head? It's here. I think it's a hidden part. Do the cricket become the controller drone? The cricket looks so dumb though. It's this one, right? Yeah, as soon as you said the controller drone, I wouldn't have known this by name if you hadn't said that. I don't like the way this one looks, personally. No offense if you do, but I don't. I think this could work. I think the i2 would be pretty good. It doesn't have a biosensor. Is that really a problem in Last Raven? I don't feel like it is. I might do that. I might do the i2. I'm kind of feeling it. Oh, but it's last Raven economy. So let me really just double check. Let me think on this. I could maybe go for this one too. To be honest, this one does have a biosensor. Just a little heavier. Is it heavier actually? Hold on. 330. 315. That's a pretty good headpiece right there. In all honesty, that's a pretty good one. Oh, the first head? Oh, this one. Really? Oh, yeah, I guess it kind of has everything other than a biosensor, huh? Wait a second. Okay, less defense, less cooling. Okay, compared to the i2, it's a little shakier, but that is a damn good head as well. The Master Chief head. At least that's what I always look at that and I think of Master Chief. That's tempting. Honestly, I might. It's so much cheaper too. That's the crazy thing. Yeah, I think I will. It's so cheap that even if I change my mind later, I'm not gonna feel bad about wasting money on it. You know, like it's just so cheap. 35K for a really good headpiece. That's like bizarrely budget. What's the downside here? Other than that, we're pretty good. I might tune the legs. How much more boost speed can I get out of this? 3? Okay, maybe not. The defense might be more worth it than 3 boost speed. Does kind of look like the Master Chief helmet. I think it made an appearance in my first review, the Armored Core 1 review. But I did like a Master Chief AC in one of the Gen 1 games. I think it was the first game. I think I saw that helmet and I was like, oh my god, I can make Master Chief. And I did. That might genuinely be my first, like my OG AC1 review. I think that build makes an appearance somewhere. What would be a good radiator? I don't know. We don't really need... I talked about this a lot last stream. We don't really need a better radiator, is the thing. Our weight is legitimately... Or sorry, our weight. Our cooling is getting carried pretty hard. See if the Cougar 2 legs are good. The Cougar 2 legs. I was already in the buy menu. Cougar 2, you say? They're here. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Is there a core part that has like a massive dong? Would go better with the name. The gold member, I don't even remember how we got to gold member. Like where that idea came from to name it gold member. I think I randomly like mentioned the movie. And someone was just like, paint your AC gold, name it gold member. And here we are. Thing is, man, Rigora is good. Like, it's just so damn good, but it's heavy. And, like, if we do overheat, the amount of energy drain is pretty bad. The Linden's pretty good, aside from just, like, its passive cooling, which is kind of important. Like, it's really good, aside from its passive cooling, which I don't like. As weird as it might sound, the R76 might just be, like, a good bump. It's like ever so slightly heavier. It's really no different. Slightly better cooling, moderately better forced cooling. A little more drain if we do overheat. A little more passive energy drain. Like, I don't know. Let me just run with what we've got right now. Because I genuinely don't believe we need a better radiator. Let me go do like an arena match. Ninja, AC Ninja. Lightweight, two-leg AC design that performs well in close-range combat situations. Primary weapons are core... Oh, core exceed orbit. I was a little confused. And left arm equipped laser blade. Its primaries are the orbits and the blade. I saw the shotgun too, but interesting. He's gonna try to blade me more than shotgun me. At least based on the text description. That's always a little iffy. What Armored Core opening has the best song? For answer, probably. I don't really know, to be honest. Now that we're back in the last Raven Arena, don't you guys love the betting system? I sure don't. Stresses me out a little too much. I like my arena to be challenging. I don't like it to punish me economically. Oh, ow. Text description said nothing about missiles. I'm just saying. I was not warned about this. Yeah, we really don't have a heat issue, man. I don't feel like we need. And even, like, if we did need a better one, it might be just the best idea to grab that, like, really cheap, like, lightweight one. Just because, like, the only thing we would need with a radiator is just slightly higher passive cooling, but even then, you can just reload a save if you lose. Yeah, but then we're cheesing. There's nothing fun about cheesing. Ooh. Nexus is opening theme, actually. That could be. To see their entire loadout. Oh yeah, there is. I trust it too much. Yeah, there it is. You can see their entire setup before you fight them. Hold on, I need to get like my guides up. Because we need 2 of them for Last Raven. I've got that hidden part checklist. And we need the story path guide as well. Or sorry, story route guide. I don't remember what that sheet was called. There we go. Okay. I'm good. I got my stuff pulled up. VR rank 25 already? The VR arena carries across all your runs, right? So I don't really need to rush it and go broke because of it. I'm considering that cheap radiator. I think it, like, it's another one where, how much was it? It was like, yeah, 16,000 credits. I could buy this, and even if it's not all that great of an upgrade, I mean, it's really all we need. But even if I, for whatever reason, end up regretting this purchase, I've only lost 16K. I think I'm just gonna buy it and run it, see what happens. Tune it on the passive cooling, that's why we're buying it anyway. There we go. We didn't really need an upgraded radiator. But, I think it'll work. Which one of these do I need to do? Prevent reactor meltdown is where we're at. And then... Okay, there's a hidden generator on this mission. Ooh, Apex and Circle. Master of Arena, you're right. Oh no. I know that area.
We think the problem is the result of an ongoing Alliance attack, but we can't be certain. Either way, we need to take care of things at the facility. The worst case scenario we're facing right now is a complete reactor core meltdown. If this were to happen, our operations would grind to a halt. Various areas within the plant have been sealed off to keep any damage from spreading. We'll follow your progress through the facility and unlock gates for you as needed.
Oh no, we're doing pulverizer route. This is the pulverizer route I did for the review. Fuck this mission. I don't know if we're ready, chat. I don't know if we're ready. Oh. Okay. Oh boy. Destroy the first 2 breaker targets, then fly up to the top room in the shaft for the generator. Breaker targets. Oh, yeah. The actual objectives. The Kisaragi bugs. Are there bioweapons here? Fuck, man. This controller cable. I've been bitching about it. I need a new one. I hate that. Ooh, hello, Shade Rifle. Or whatever you're called now. Is it still the Shade in Last Raven? I don't recall. Is this the mission? Or is it... Is this the one that I ranted about in the review? Anyone happen to know? I don't think it is. It's definitely the map. It is 100% the same map. Is it the same mission? Oh, it is bugs. Who needs a bio sensor?
Clear out all targets.
This music is going.
Area secured. We unlocking the gate.
Unlocking the gate. They fly? They fly now? What the fuck? Yeah, okay, this isn't the dreaded mission. We're doing the other pulverizer path that I didn't do then. I guess I must have done pulverizer path 2 on my my review playthrough.
Area secured. We unlocking the gate.
That's the one requested by Alliance Tactical Unit. Okay. You're unlocking the gate. Oh, this gate, my bad. Oops. I was gonna say, I don't remember fighting bugs here. Like, this seems weird.
The reactor's temperature is rising.
Oh, really? Is it now? I couldn't tell.
You have to destroy the power supply controls.
Working on it. Give me some time. Let me cook. Get the babies off of me. Holy high health baby. Jesus Christmas.
Lock released.
Which lock? Which lock? That lock. One breaker. Two breaker. Then fly up to the top of the shaft, it said. Am I gonna be able to? It's a little hot. Oh boy. I don't want to use my energy now. Please tell me we're done flying. Well, there's the part. Now we're in a fun spot. Ooh, my AP is going too. We're in a real fun spot.
Lock released.
We should have time. Holy heat, though. Oh, the heat's going down. Hold on, we might be fine.
Reactor's temperature is dropping.
Do I not have night vision?
Check the area for targets.
Fuck. Bro, I can't see.
Lock released.
Oh, lock released. I can't see. There's a baby. Two babies. Oh, three babies. It's so dark.
It's clear.
Awesome.
Mission objective achieved.
This one was annoying to S rank. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like it's a necessary S rank, unless you're just trying to do all of them. Which, I mean, valid. I was on the wrong spreadsheet. I was on my, or the original. I wasn't on my copy of it where I can actually check things off. There we go. I do hope this game kicks your butt at some point. It will make for good viewing. Now, this game is so easy, though. It's not gonna happen. Come on. Bioorganisms inside Quir energy plant eliminated and reactor core meltdown averted. The client has concluded that the bioweapon attack was in fact launched by Alliance. As you know, there have been sightings of several unidentified units recently. An investigation to learn more about them is ongoing. That one seems way easier than the other one. That one was infinitely easier than the other one. The other one is like doing that, and then you get an AC fight, and then you get a pulverizer fight. All like back to back to back. The other one is so much harder. New world analysis, you say? Which route we going? Pulverizer 1 for the first route. Need to do a short stroll before going back to learning fluid dynamics. Ooh. Sounds like a fun day. Hello though. Sorry. I'm my brain. I want to go here. Or world report. There we go. New technologies. Amida evolved. A newly evolved type of Amida bioweapon that has wings and can fly. They are believed to be the result of ongoing research being carried out by ex-Kisaragi scientists, but this hasn't been confirmed. So are there actual bioweapons in this timeline? Unlike, the Gen 1, Gen 2 timeline, right? Because Gen 1, Gen 2, they're not actually bugs. They just look like bugs. They're disguised like bugs. Why did it give me the pulverizer tank leg entry? There do be bioweapons. Actual bioweapons this time, though. Who votes for Formula Front ahead of AC3 and why aren't they banned? Hey, man, that game's got personality, okay? Weapon is in all likelihood unmanned and was given its name by higher-ups in the Alliance organization. Wherever the pulverizer goes, death and destruction are left in its wake. True big bugs. In Gen 1 through 3. The Gen 1 and 2 bioweapons aren't actually bioweapons, though. They're just robots made to look like bugs. Faux bugs, exactly. The Flea, prototype guard MT based on an earlier Mirage model. The unit is extremely light and uses a catapult launching system to affix itself to targets. In Gen 1, you have to use a biosensor. Yeah, I don't really know. The lore with those is that they aren't actually bugs, but then you have to use a biosensor. Ask FromSoft. Ask Miyazaki. He totally worked on the game. Take my word for it. 100%. Totally. True. About the earlier games? Yeah, the Gen 1 and I think also the Gen 2 bugs. I could be wrong on Gen 2, but I'm 100% sure on Gen 1. The Gen 1 bugs are just robots that are made to look like bugs. They're not actually bugs. Robots in disguise, like Transformers. I don't know. I don't really feel like we need more adjustment. Okay. So it's lightweight, awful condenser capacity. I mean, generally just awful everything, but it's lighter and it has super high output. Check the Ravens list. Oh, yeah. Everyone wants to see the Raven list after everything. Hold on, let me just... I'm kind of still thinking on the radiator, because I don't know. I mean, that mission, you're guaranteed to overheat anyway. I'm not going to think much about it, actually. Miyazaki style. I hate that. That's like my one thing with Miyazaki's games, is that if you want the lore, you have to like read all of the like most random shit. Like you get like this shield or something, right? And you get like deep lore about the or not deep, but like critical lore info on a certain faction in the game in the item description of the shield. And I'm like, man, I wanted that lore, but like I'm not gonna find it if you just put it in a random shield. And not even that, like you have to press the button on the shield to even get the menu to appear. You have to like go out of your way to get it. It's ugh. Anyway, we assume that you've already heard about the sightings of a mysterious new weapon lately. It displays characteristics different from any existing weapon we are familiar with. Given the obvious complexity of the weapon, there is reason to believe that Vertex is behind its creation. Make sure to destroy it should your paths cross. Hello, Jacko. I would say that there are roughly 10 Ravens left at this point. What? When did that happen? The conflict has become somewhat one-sided, but so far everything seems to be going as planned. There have already been many casualties, but those have been limited to Ravens who lacked the necessary strength. The real battle begins now. Reports are filtering in of numerous sightings of one of those mysterious weapons in the area around Cirque City. It's most likely something developed by Vertex. We've named it Pulverizer. The one seen most recently appears to have been significantly improved. How this occurred in such a short time is unknown. We need to learn more. Everybody died during that one mission. That's what I'm saying. We've been checking the list. Like, what happened to everyone if there's less than 10 at this point? The search for Evangel is so far proving to be quite difficult. Alliance prides itself on being a role model for the people of the world. We can't allow traitors to tarnish our image. Eliminating all the traitors will restore stability. Keep up the good work. That's how role models talk, chat. Eliminate the traitors. All right, Vertex. We have nothing to do with this weapon Alliance refers to as a pulverizer. Oh, hiccup. There it is. Our organization doesn't possess the technology needed to create such a device. Also, this mysterious weapon launches attacks indiscriminately. Our forces have been targeted as well as Alliances. We don't know why Alliance is claiming that it belongs to us, but it's not true. Propaganda. It works. Oh, hold on. Raven list. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 of us. What the hell happened? So many died during that last mission. Evangel's still up. Jacko's still up. Jouster we haven't really heard from. Mollycoddle we haven't really heard from. Moo no. Bolt no. Rimfire no. Crow no. Zenaida's still up. Of course she is. Put them to the Moonlight Beam Sword. Faust is the new undead. They are dropping rapidly. Although I forget that like the campaign runs are really short in this game in terms of just the number of missions like per run. If you get stuck on like something really hard the way I did during my first playthrough, it feels like it's about as long as a normal AC game. But if you were to just only play one route and you like first tried every mission, this game is short as hell. Short as hell. All right, toothpick. Lightweight two-leg model equipped with auxiliary boosters. Equipped laser rifle offers good firepower, but doesn't mesh well with the lightweight design. Fake ass Genobi. No, that's the real one for sure. It says 22. No, 22 is the time. We have like 8 hours left, I think, after the last mission. I think we're at 8 hours. I always forget about my offhand rifle at first. You bitch. You're flying too much. Slow down. Why Sawa? Who told you that thing was worth using? We're gonna hold down the left arm weapon. If it works, it works. It's an arena battle, not a mission. Ow. You're gonna run out of ammo, big fella. You just wait. How do you have this much energy? This is crazy. Oh, I actually overheated. Wow. Oh, is he out of ammo? Nope. Okay. For a second, I thought he was. Don't let me lose. I bet money on this. Good money. You out of Sawa ammo now? Nope. He just stops shooting for such a long time. Keeps throwing me off. Oh, I know what we could still, like, improve. I could use back weapons, I guess. Like, just slightly better missiles. Because these ones are hardly useful. Man, the magazine on this pistol fires off really fast. Thought it was portable for a second. No, not me. Not me. we play the PS2 versions because they're better. Smiley face. Looks better than I remember. The power of upscaling. It's beautiful. Hating the delay with the left arm. It's really, really awkward. I don't like it either. Oh. Oh, we're at the point where the pot is increasing by quite a bit. 4A is really good. I think 4A is my second favorite overall. I kind of want to hold my tongue on that until the revisit. Like, I worry saying it, but I remember it being my second favorite. Yeah, we can definitely... Although we don't have a ton of, like, wiggle room with the weight here. And the extension slot I'm already using. But we could at least, like... Oh, man. Those get heavy pretty fast. A micro missile launcher would be huge. And it's not going to be like a main weapon or anything. So maybe I just go with this, like the small one. Fires 5 missiles per lock. Good damage. Not a ton of ammo, but again, like we're not going to be using it as a mainstay or anything. It's just a little supplementary guy. I think this is the one. Just 50 micro missiles is all I need. We're at the point where the money isn't as important. I have some wiggle room financially, finally. It takes like half of a playthrough of Last Raven when you fresh start to get here. But once you're here, it's nice. And as long as you know better and you're not trying to like sell off parts constantly. The worst AC game, you're just a hater. That's all. I could go with a better radar. I don't know if I need a better radar. I like having a radar. I don't need like the fanciest one. But part of me is kind of like go big or go home with it. Like if I'm gonna run a radar, I might as well like grab the Siren 2 just to have as much ECM resistance as I can, right? He's just trolling. I call cap. Has to be. Has to be. I've played Ninebreaker. Now we're really cooking. Now we're really cooking. Everything's coming together. Hold on, let me save. What's it? The other handgun that I want to hanger on the right arm is a hidden part. The right arm version of it is hidden. So that's just a matter of time. But I mean, other than that, we're all together. I think, right? Am I missing any parts at this point? No, we're like pretty much done. It's all ready to go. Now we're gonna get to the point where we realize that this build actually sucks as soon as we're presented with something difficult, but we'll get there when we get there. That is a hurdle we will clear when we come to it. Track down Evangel is our next mission. Any parts to be worried about? Above the cliff at the end of the mission, on the left, looking from the gate. Above the cliff, at the end, on the left. It's an inside part, so I don't expect this to be super exciting, but it's there. This mission request involves tracking down Evangel and eliminating him. Alliance headquarters deems him to be a traitor and wants to see him punished. I can do that.
We want you to track down and eliminate Evangel. He's been missing since a few hours ago. Evangel is commander of Alliance Tactical Unit Forces. It is completely unacceptable if he has defected just before the upcoming battle with Vertex. We've managed to narrow down a location where he might be hiding out. You've been cleared to attack should you discover him there.
Okay.
Eliminate all who attempt to interfere with your mission.
Okay. Yeah, now, as of last mission, I have not seen these anymore. I kind of thought we were going down the same path, but that last mission, we split off into the other pulverizer route that I didn't do. So I never saw this mission or anything I'm doing from this point on. Although, I think I have seen this map.
This area.
Maybe. This looks familiar, like the little tunnels. Hey,
Destroy any resistance
don't do
you
that.
encounter.
Yeah, I definitely saw this map. 100%. I didn't play this mission where I have to track down Evangel, but I definitely saw this map. Are there a lot of reused maps across the routes in Last Raven? Or is that just like a Pulverizer 1, Pulverizer 2 thing?
I don't see anything that indicates he was ever here.
Are you saying it's a trap? You bitches. The little guys are just obnoxious. Oh wait, that's actually an MT. It has a bazooka strapped on its head. Okay.
Where is he?
I don't know. I just got here. Oops.
The area has been secured. Mission objective achieved.
Shit.
System switched to normal mode.
We gotta rerun that.
I guess the information was wrong. Let's head out.
All right. That was good. Thank you. We're gonna load save and redo it so I can grab the part. The hidden part. I didn't think that was actually gonna be it. Hold on, I'll read that afterwards too. Let me load back for the part. Hold on. Normal soldiers on the ground? Yes.
Raven, we want you to track down and eliminate...
Reloading a save, not a pure run. Hey, do you know how long we would be here if we didn't just grab the hidden parts as we go? We're already gonna be here for a long time regardless, okay? We're optimizing it as we're able to. This is one of the little things that we can do to make it a little bit faster. There's just a lot of story routes and stuff to get through. And some of the routes we're gonna have to play multiple times as well. Because there are like little missions that only appear if you like start going down one route but then shift over to another instead halfway through. So there's gonna be more than 6 runs where we like do half of a story route but then we go down to the other path so that we can get that one specific mission that we missed that has a hidden part in it. We're gonna be here.
Where is he?
Okay, at the top of the cliff. On the left, looking from the gate or at the gate? Aha, from the gate. There you are.
AC pod acquired.
Oops.
The area has been secured. Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode. I guess
Possibly the
information
best
was wrong.
AC
Let's
villain.
head out.
I don't know. I feel like legitimately, like no bullshit, I think Iguazu is probably the best antagonist in the franchise. I'm being totally serious. I know that people meme the guy to death, but I'm being 100% genuine. I think that he's the peak as far as like AC antagonists go. Enemy force encountered at mining site destroyed. Primary target Evangel not located. Alliance headquarters prides itself on maintaining strict order. If Evangel has defected, then they are obligated to take him down in order to save face. Going after those who might be harboring him is also an effective means of doing away with groups like, with groups Alliance doesn't like. When you read the backstory, but I'm biased since I haven't played the others, I love Iguazu. Chole is full of shit. Iguazu is a rival, not a villain. He is quite literally the final boss of the true ending. He's the villain. He's a villain. All Mind is good. All Mind is pretty much spoilers at Chole. Hey man, I doubt many people here haven't gotten to it. I did slip it pretty easily, but I'm assuming everyone has gotten there or already knew if you're hanging out in streams like this one. All Mind is pretty much just like the controller. I was gonna say, or Hustler 1. All Mind is like that archetype, but contrary to the controller, it actually has a personality. And then just compared to, what's it? Compared to Hustler 1, just a more interesting personality. Because Hustler 1, I feel like is interesting because of how little you know. All Mind is like, All Mind just kind of makes itself known to you and just explains it to you, and it's like, oh shit. All Mind is just completely cool with being out in the open at past a certain point. And I kind of love that. You forgot Silent Line Ibis? I did not forget. Ibis is kind of in the same category as the controller. Although, I don't know, Ibis is kind of even less, because Ibis just kind of randomly shows up like at the end without any build-up. Or I guess it kind of has indirect build-up. But, yeah. Yeah. Stinger is best villain. I like Stinger. Which is weird, because like I can recognize that Stinger is not like actually a good villain writing wise or anything, but I like him. He's just kind of entertaining, is the best I can say. Did have build up? Yeah, it did have build up like through the, what's it, the big whites, I guess. But I don't know. Like in terms of Ibis itself, it kind of just pops up in comparison to like 9-Ball or the controller or All Mind. Ibis kind of just blindsides you at the end, you know? Oh yeah, I forgot that your messenger was also Ibis. I actually completely forgot that part. Stinger is a fun villain. Yeah, he's not a good one, but he's a really fun one. That's the best way to put it. There are only 7 hours left until Vertex is declared attack time, and so far, our mission results are not exactly what we hoped for. Evangel's defection and problems with the warlords have hindered our efforts, but we are confident that we can overcome these issues provided that you continue to support us. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We dropped one. Who? Bolt. Bolt was alive last time. Bolt died. Bolt died. Basically a reboot. Lana, Nielsen? Yes. It's the exact same twist, yeah. Okay, hold on. After track down Evangel, eliminate Sorcerer? Man, they're not even paying me for this. The fuck? Oh, hold on. What was the inside part I got? Would it be worth equipping? I got to at least check. There's a lot to keep track of doing Last Raven. Floating contact mine. No. No. Hold on. Eliminate sorcerer. Aha. Oh, okay, there's a micro missile that you get just for completing the mission. So that's actually going to be my payment in disguise. Sorry, I ruined it with the hidden part list, but that's my payment. Sweet. This mission request involves eliminating a Raven that Jack claims has betrayed him. Jack seems to be growing impatient as the declared attack time nears.
There's a Raven I want you to eliminate.
Oh.
It's still hard to believe that someone I had so much respect for could betray me at this most critical time. There's no doubting his guilt, though. He must be punished.
Okay.
I'm sure he believes his actions are justified, but he also knows the consequences he must face. Don't fail me, Raven.
Cool. Oh, weapon arms, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. It's the bounty on the Raven. Oh, I forget that Last Raven has that. Every Raven you kill has a bounty in this game.
Engaging combat.
Destroy the enemy AC.
Oh.
It's him. Kill the traitor.
Stay back, demon.
What's going on?
I can aim, I promise. I totally got all the gold medals in Ninebreaker, which it sounds like I'm lying, but I'm not. I'm crazy. I don't know why I did that to myself.
It's not over yet.
Mm-hmm. Yet. I'm living proof that total completion in Ninebreaker does not prepare you for this game at all. If anyone ever brings that up in a debate about Ninebreaker with you, just send them the link to this. Just let them see what a true Ninebreaker completionist looks like in action. Because this is it. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Why?
There we go. Did he just say why and explode? Technically correct. I mean, he was right. It wasn't over yet.
Nice work, Raven.
We only need those who are truly strong. Forgive me.
For answer costs, and they're like 80 to 90 euros. That's down from what it was when I was doing the review series, at least. That's still shit. But it's improving slowly. What? What? I'm sorry. Oh. Interesting. And arms? What the fuck? Hold on. Yep. Wait, no. Oh my God. There are... Oh, that's from his bounty. That's not listed here. And I didn't get the micro missile. God damn it. There's like a tiny ass gnat or something. Hold on. I'm going to have to rerun that, chat. There are 3 weapons in that mission. Turns out. What? That's so weird. I didn't get the missiles though. Oh, they're micro missile arms. Okay, it didn't say that. It just said micro missiles, so thank you. Best missile arms. Okay. There is also a hidden weapon in the mission that I missed because I just kind of assumed there would only be 1 per mission. But like here we are. This one has 4, or sorry, 3. It pops up 4 times in the spreadsheet. So on the northwest edge of the lake, from the starting position, back boost a bit and you should see it. On the northwest end. This is a good machine gun, you guys are saying?
Destroy the enemy AC.
Northwest. I know it said back boost. I'm just a little dumb. It's really like hazy out here, isn't it?
It's me, Jack.
And also, I wasn't looking at my compass. Fuck off!
What's going on?
I'm looking for a part right now. On the northwest end of the... Oh! Of the lake! Got it! Alright, now you're dead. Okay. Thank you, missiles. Okay, missiles aren't gonna do it. Bam, bam, bam.
It's not over yet.
I love how like 3 of my missiles every time with this thing just shoot right into the ground, like at my feet pretty much. What is that? What the fuck? 4 that time.
Why?
Why?
You did it.
Can you not increase the FCS box?
System switch.
I think we might be able to. There's another FCS that people keep saying is good.
We only need those who are truly strong.
I grabbed this one already because this was the one that was really good in Ninebreaker. Like this was the best FCS for shooting. But when you dual wield, it also fucks with the size of your lockbox. There we go. That's the one I picked up. And that might be really good. Like really good. And then yeah, machine gun and arms. Cool. Eliminated Raven, Jack claims betrayed him. The purpose of his actions remains unclear. This last assignment seems like it was a very foolish move on Vertex's part. They are a much smaller organization than Alliance and really cannot afford to do away with their members. There's no evidence that Sorcerer was a traitor. What is Jack up to? That's a good question. Declared attack launches in 4 hours. The Shade 2 might just be a straight up improvement to throw on. I'm not sure. The machine gun is kind of like, I'm a little interested just because people are saying it's really good. So a little bit heavier, a little less ammo. See, okay. Part of what makes the Shade so great is the ammo capacity. Like it has great damage and it gets 80 shots. Buffing the damage by like 25% and cutting the ammo by like 35% is not great. I'm probably just gonna stick with the basic shade. I think the shade 2 for like the arena is better, or maybe for like bosses if we're having a hard time with that, but all around the basic shade should be better. More heat? No, that's really it. You're getting more attack power and heat, and I guess range, but range really isn't an issue with the shade to begin with. You know, it really is just more attack power and heat for like worse everything else. Total firepower? Oh, I see it. Oh yeah, okay. That's an actual, man, that's a goated stat. But yeah, there you are. My total firepower decreases rocking the shade 2 in the bottom right there, which is what I was thinking. Is that literally just attack power times ammo across all your weapons added up? Because if it is, I'm gonna feel silly. Because the other day I whipped out the Windows calculator to run those numbers. Not knowing that they actually just had it in the stat menu in this game. When did they add that number? Was it there in Nexus? Oh my god, optional parts. Holy shit. Speaking of me feeling dumb, chat, we're not totally done with this AC. Optional parts. Jesus, man, what am I doing? Gen capacity, obviously. And then, okay, so we're gonna be at 7. Yeah, I could rock the whole holy trinity of energy weapon parts. Booyah. My math was off. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I've got 3 more slots. What would be good? Stability. Sight lock could be great. I struggle with aiming a little bit. I just don't know if the sight lock increase is like significant enough. I might wanna run the cooling part over that. I don't know, is the sight lock increase worth it? I never feel like it's that big of a difference. Can get really hard on a new save. Yeah, we have them. I fresh started intentionally because we have been carrying saves over for the 100%, but frankly, it's just boring. Like I just got bored doing it. Especially Silent Line was so much more boring because of it. Silent Line was like the breaking point for me where I was just like, no, I'm done carrying saves over. It's just not fun. Test the sight lock. I mean, we've got the credits to just mess around with it. Let me see. And then, hold on, what was the FCS you guys were saying? I could try that too. Which one was? Oh, the Manju. It was this one. This is what everyone was talking about. Its lock time is slower by a bit. There we are. I'll try it. Yeah, I'll give it a go. Did I equip the optional? I don't think I did. It's all the way over. There we are. Okay. Goldmember deserves the Manju. does. He deserves only the best. Yeah, for me, I kind of need the progression of like actually building up an AC from scratch and like kind of slowly pulling it together. I feel like these games just lose so much of their, what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, obviously progression, but that's not even the word I'm trying to pull out right now. Dynamism. Like they kind of become more, it's hard to explain it. The flavor, sure, flavor, we'll go with that. Fuck it. They lose some of their flavor, their sauce. We'll go with that. Sure. Anyway, AC Killer Beagle. I kind of want to yoink his emblem. If it didn't have a yellow outline, another build. I'll throw it on another build when we eventually do a different one. Tank leg AC design with emphasis on solid round defense performance. The unit's grenade launching weapon arms are capable of inflicting heavy damage. Appeal? It's kind of hard to find exactly the word I'm looking for. I'm really thinking. Not even necessarily appeal. I guess there's not really a concise word for it. And there probably is. I'm just not thinking of it. I think needing to like work within your budget adds a lot more intrigue to the game. Outside of just like having some progression to work for across all the missions, it just then like it makes the gameplay more interesting when you're not always just able to have like all the best gear every single time, and you kind of have to like work your way back up to it. For me, at least. I know a lot of people like carrying over their saves, but I tried doing both, and I definitely enjoy fresh starting the expansions more. Especially, the expansions start you with like at least 100k, some more. Did you beat the arena? I did. I did beat the arena for the review. And Demon is tough. But that's when I made my like hilarious heavyweight AC that was just insanely underweighted, and I think I got like over 500 boost speed out of a heavyweight, just underweighting the shit out of it. That thing was hauling ass for being an AC with like 10k AP. It was moving. I think it literally was just the frame parts and then like 2 basic rifles. And that was it. And then like the best booster, like the highest power booster I could buy. And that was like about it. And that dude was flying. You've never seen such a big boy move so fast. I'm tempted by the weapon arms every time. I'm like, maybe. Maybe. What was I doing here? I keep like instinctively going back there every time I complete something, but we're kind of past the stage where every time I get credits, there's something to do with them. Now it's more just like as I have an idea or identify an issue, whatever, like then we go back. Oh, my favorite build that I did, aside from that super speedy fat boy, my favorite build I did when I played Last Raven was a reverse joint energy build. I did read this. Why did it say no read? As if I hadn't. That's kind of weird. Okay. Yeah, reverse joint with like 2 of the big energy weapons. Like not the shade. Hold on, what were they? I could pick them out. It was stuff like this, stuff like the skull, right? Like these big ass energy cannons. What are these actually called? What is this weapon type? Dual laser rifle? Yeah, they're still just called laser rifles. Oh, I think I had an ogre actually. I think I had like one of these big like dual laser rifles and then one of these, like a plasma rifle. And I was just bouncing around and dealing a shit ton of damage with those, and that thing was super fun. I might try to recreate that magic for one of the runs of this game, because I loved that thing. It was a blast. I really miss weapon arms. Yeah, extensions are kind of replaced by what the OS chips, or what are they called? The expansion slots or whatever, like the assault armor, the bubble shield, whatever, those. But I just wish there were more, because there's like 3 of them, and then I guess there's also terminal armor, but that's really just the same like pulse armor effect. It just activates when you die instead and is stronger. So there's really like 3 of them. I just wish there was more. Like, I'm not all that pissed about like extensions being gone and replaced by those. It's just 3 isn't a great amount of variety, especially when past like the halfway point of the game, every AC has one. Seemed like insides. Yeah. I don't know. I would like stuff like that. But I think some of the beauty with AC6's build design, and I've said this a lot before, I think that they streamlined it a lot to make it easier to get into. And granted, it's still, like, if you go and actually look through all the numbers and how things are interacting, it's still so complicated if you're trying to, like, min-max effectiveness out of stuff. But in terms of just, like, getting to grips with it and building something that works, they've streamlined AC6's builds a lot. And that's a good thing. Like, for people like us who have played all the games, it's not the greatest thing. But for like 90% of players, especially with Armored Core 6, who are like, beginners, this is like their first Armored Core game and they're just trying to get to grips with it. It's a really good thing that they did that. There's a give and take. Overall, it's only a good thing for like the health of the franchise that they went that direction. But then for like hardcore fans like us, it's kind of like, man, I wish it had a little more of that old like complicated stuff, I wish it had more of that. But for the majority of people, they definitely made the right call on that. And even for someone like me, I still like AC6's build variety a lot. It just comes from different areas in AC6, right? Builds that don't revolve around stagger. Yeah, stagger is kind of, that's the part of AC6's builds and stuff that needs work. It's the stagger stuff. Like, not even how do we nerf stagger? How do we make non-stagger builds good enough to where you might run them over a stagger build? That's more, I think, where they should be at. It feels like with a stagger build, you can just immediately get like the ultimate boss killer if you have a decent idea of what you're doing. You should be able to do that with any setup, right? Like, I should be able to do like a missile spam boss killer if I know what I'm doing. I should be able to do like pure sniper rifle boss killer if I know what I'm doing. I should be able to get that effect without melee weapons and stagger loops. You know what I mean? I think the best way to do that would be buff everything else rather than nerf stagger. I've gone back and forth on it a lot, but I think it would be more interesting to bring everything else up to the level of stagger rather than bring stagger down to the level of everything else. I think that would be more interesting, personally. What do you think for AC6 having builds from the chat to try? We do have the download feature. There's a website for AC6 build sharing, right? Does anyone know what it's called? Actually, I could pull it up for people who haven't seen it. Who knows the name of it? Because I don't remember it. This mission request has been issued by Alliance's tactical unit and involves looking into a recent attack carried out on their forces at Tartarus HQ. Proceed with care. Mission is called Investigate. Ooh, this is one that we have to S rank. It's AC Companion. Thank you. I know what you meant with just like trying out builds from chat. I probably will do some of that. Let me sort by upvotes. Yeah. Here we go. Man, there's some cool shit on here, like just right at the top. Hold on, I'll just pull over like a couple noteworthy ones. Like right here, boom. Oh, that picture is really small on my main monitor. It was way bigger before, I swear. My other monitor is not this large, so that happens. This is just like, boom, Samus Aran build with what looks like Moonlight, the Sawa, and a shit ton of missiles. Yeah, the share codes is kind of like, the only thing with share codes is they're platform specific. So like this one, I couldn't pull over because this one is PlayStation, which sucks. Like, I don't know why they were platform specific, or why I guess they are. I don't know. I've talked about AC6 not having crossplay before. I've talked about it a lot, actually. Let me drop a save just to be sure. That's not the Sawa? Oh, that's right. There's one that looks a lot like the Sawa, and then there's the Sawa in 6. Yeah, the only downside with the like trying chats builds is the platform specific shit, where like it's great as long as whoever's trying to send me their build is on PC, right? That's the big downside there.
The old corporate headquarters site were decimated during a recent attack. It's unknown who is responsible, but we want you to check it out.
I can do that. Oh, that's it. That's the whole briefing. Okay. It's just, hey, something's up. We don't know what. Could you take a look? This is where the true Last Raven begins. This is the third to last mission for the route. Hello, Yan. How's Last Raven going? Good. Game is so easy. Easiest game I've ever played in my life, I think. Right, chat? Oh, fuck. God damn it. Right as I say that. Right as I'm trying to be funny.
It looks dangerous. Be careful.
I fought a lot less pulverizers on this run than I did on the other playthrough that I did for the review. There's something going on. Take care of it. Yeah, no further details. Thanks. Oh, ow. Fuck me sideways. No, please! No, please. Leave me alone. Ow!
What's your AP?
Ow! Oh my god, ow! Oh, shit. I'm out. I'm out. See ya.
Back off.
Sheila, I don't appreciate you yelling at me the whole time.
Raven, come in.
Whoa, my chair just tried to kill me. Run! Okay. That was a wake-up call on one thing in particular. And that is that I forgot to change out the micro missile launcher we were running. I meant to. I didn't. That one is a little too heavy. Oh, we could make that work though. We just got to change the tuning on the legs. That's all. Here. Did I buy the left one? God damn it. Okay. I wanted the right one. Thank you. Then we just gotta tune the leg. Oops. Oh, I only need to tune, how much could I get? Lets you retry the mission in Last Raven. This game is great. Yeah, because I mean, otherwise you just restart the campaign with how the like the theming and stuff is in this game. There isn't like, oh yeah, mission failed, you missed your opportunity to do it sort of thing. It's just legitimately what's it called? It's just legitimately you get to retry it over and over.
Is that a pulverizer?
Oh my god, I just remembered I have to S rank this. Fuck me. Oh, thanks. Well, if I remember anything, it's that you guys really don't like missiles. Fucking bitch! I was really, really pushing it on that one. Okay, I could maybe use a better radiator too, is what I'm starting to realize. We haven't had a heat issue until now, where that guy, you know, he's kind of shooting some beams that are pretty hot. I need one with better passive cooling, but not the Rigora or the Faruna. Hazel 2 seems good. I can barely afford it, but I can afford it. And we don't go overweight using it, which is pretty beautiful. That's gonna go a long way. Oh no, I do want to tune the legs again. Yeah. 99 credits. Hey man, if it works, right? It's worth it. It's worth it. Just tune the gen you have for cooling, the generator. Chole is in debt. No debt. No debt. And we're gonna S rank this, so no debt. I should have just fallen. That hit me. Oh, that one did for sure. And what are you doing up there? You just gonna hang out up there? What the fuck? It's like an airstrike. Did he land up top? He might have. I think he did. Oh. You guys can't see the radar, I know. He's actually up there. Or... Do you see him? What the fuck? What does one do about this, chat? What do I do in this situation? I think he's broken. I think he's broken. Well, this is new. I've never seen that before. I think he's still going. I think he's getting smaller. I can't see him. He's at the very top. He just flew off screen. He's that tiny blue speck up there at the top of the screen. You see him? That's him. See that little white dot? Yes, that's him up there. He's way above the sky limit. You can't go out of bounds, but when the pulverizer does it, His AI just broke. I just have to reset him. That's it. Man's going to Mars before Elon. Bro, what the fuck? He's way above the sky limit, too. That's the best part, is that he's so high up there. I can't even fly up and get him if I want to. I forgot to save as well, because inevitably I'm going to beat this and it's going to be like an A rank. But I'm going to need to S rank it for this part. For this energy sniper rifle. Leaving the planet. Bro, that was wild, to be honest with you. That was pretty crazy. He just took off and kept going. He never stopped. He just... he kept going. So, what that taught me is that these motherfuckers have no energy limit. I can definitely confirm that.
Main system. Engaging combat
Ow. Shit.
It's weakening. Keep it up.
Oh, oh. This is not gonna be an S rank. Ooh, ow.
You're almost there.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, okay.
They're so powerful.
They are? I am. I just killed it. Single-handedly. He went to dance with the angels. He did.
Purposes. Let's clear out.
If you played Nexus Disc 2 before Disc 1, you get a glitched arena fight with the Disc 2 prototype AC with messed up AI. What? I mean, I know that all the old gen games are fairly glitchy. It's an A rank, motherfucker. Okay. We're not reading it until I get an S rank and I get that part. I'll read the report once I'm done. Just don't get hit. Honestly, hanging out like around the map boundary seems to be the way to go. He only will like come out so far. His AI is not the greatest. If he chased me outside and like pushed me into the boundary, I wouldn't be able to do that. But I was kind of able to just like hang out and he wouldn't get any closer to me. This is definitely like, I've got a general strat down. The missiles do a lot of damage. But
engaging combat
not enough to kill him. Oh, I should probably pay more attention to him. Okay, on this side, he follows pretty closely. Hello. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this time he's doing something entirely different. We're adapting on the fly. We're just figuring it out as we go. Shit.
Watch
Okay.
your AP.
I think I want to stay above 6,000. At least. Why do I always vote for the least popular one and I don't even know what I'm voting for? I don't know. I mean, you've always been a bit of a hipster at heart, right, False? Why does he have exceed orbit? It's a great question. He clearly needed it. Seeing a pulverizer-esque enemy in AC6 would be cool. I would like it. I would like it. Oh my god. Why did I get that landing? I barely even jumped, dude. Fuck. A triple? Fuck off, demon. Leave me alone. Oh, that was a bad one. No. Ibis doesn't count. Ibis is just Ibis. Ibis is Ibis. I thought it was just a mix of being hippie and emo, but now they deadass hated trends with a passion. Yes, yeah, that's just hipster. It's just literally hating anything that is popular. Which, to be fair, Armored Core, the Armored Core community has their fair share of hipsters, so you'd probably fit right in, False. Just saying. You know, Armored Core 6, bad. Armored Core 4 Answer, bad. Ooh, that fucking hurt. That's a bad start. Ninebreaker, actually really good. Great game. You guys are just wrong. I don't hate things for no reason, though.
Our forces at the old.
God damn it. I keep, like, instinctively, I press the start button to skip all. It's burned into my brain now. Why'd they have to change it to triangle? Who did that? It's an AI? Yeah, it's kind of... At least, I don't know if different routes flesh it out more. As far as what I got to see, it's kind of just left a mystery. But, like, you can kind of gather what's going on. But they don't really directly explain it, to my understanding. But I don't know, this game has 6 endings, and I only ever saw one of them. We'll be fixing that today. I'll have seen 2 by the end of this stream. Probably, assuming I can actually S-rank this guy. Which is giving me some trouble, but I think we got it. Maybe I should bring the Shade 2 for this one, specifically. Oh, I kind of like him being in this spot, I'm not gonna lie. I really like him being in this spot. Oh no, is he out? Oh no, he's still in there. Yeah, stay in there.
You're almost there.
Thank you, Sheila. Oh no, he's out! Fuck! I liked you better when you were in the dome.
You're so powerful.
Ninebreaker's actually the best game. It gives me BJs every day.
I wonder what their purpose is.
Why was False not banned? Mod. The mods have priority over the bot.
Let's clear out.
Oh, what? Oh. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Do better. I know what's happening. It's not the repairs. The repairs aren't the issue. Use the missile arms. I don't think the missile arms will save us. They could. I don't think they will. The issue is the ammo costs. The ammo costs are way too high, and it's because of the missiles. It's because I'm firing off like 70 missiles. At least assuming this is still using the same like rules as Nexus for S ranks. Well, as all the old gen games, but just Nexus. Then yeah, that's the issue. Is the ammo cost. Let's just try this. Time matters more. I don't think they changed that for Last Raven. I could be wrong. Hold on.
It's unknown who is responsible, but we want you to check it out.
There's this misconception with almost every last gen game that time factors into S ranks. And I could be like, Last Raven could be the game that they changed it, but I know that at least from AC3 where they started doing them through Nexus, where we had to S rank everything in that game as well, time was not a factor whatsoever. In all of that stretch of AC where there are ranks, the only thing that mattered was how high your cost for the mission was. That's it. I'm gonna assume it's the same thing here. I could be wrong, but we'll see. If I'm right and it works the same way as Nexus, then legitimately, like, I should be able to take more damage here as long as I'm not spending so much on ammo costs. Could be wrong. This could be where it changed. I don't know. I just want to emphasize that. But I'm going to go out on a whim and assume that it's the same. That was stupid. As the last game this gen. That have ranks at least. But yeah, Silent Line and Nexus, if you missed us S ranking those, just anyone who might not have been here. AC3 doesn't require it, but it works the same way as Silent Line and Nexus. Literally, your costs are the only thing that matters. So the best way to get an S rank in all three of those games is just load up the tankiest tank ever so that you're taking minimal damage, and laser weapons so that you're not spending on ammo costs, and you'll get S rank like every fucking time. It could take you an hour to get through that mission. You're gonna get an S rank every time. It's a really poorly designed system. It is so abusable, like ridiculously abusable. We'll see if it's still the system they're using here. I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Man, that hurt.
It's weakening. Keep it up. Watch your AP.
I'm watching my energy, woman. Oh, god damn it. I was trying out Zenless Zone Zero. It was alright so far. I swear, man, I'm telling you. I tried Genshin when it came out because everyone was like, oh my god, it's so fun. I love Genshin. I'm gotta do my dailies while I'm in lecture. Because, you know, I was in school at the time. Everyone, it was COVID when Genshin came out. I was in college. So everyone is like on their Zoom call for lecture, but they're actually just doing their Genshin dailies. So I jumped in and I tried it. And the game was fine. Until you got to the point where you actually had to engage with the gacha system, and then the game sucked ass. I've never, like, felt like a game was perfectly fine, and then gotten to a point where I was like, oh, never mind, this shit sucks so much as Genshin. There's, like, a hard point where it's like, yeah, if you don't pay money, you're gonna be doing dailies for, like, 3 months to get anything. And that's when I was like, nope, I'm done. No more. I'm out. See ya. I wasn't even that interested anyway. Has booty smack guy, though. What is booty smack guy? I was talking about it earlier. Like, I've seen the gameplay of Zenless Zone, and like the combat makes it look really cool. I know that that's going to be a fun game for like 3 hours, and then the gacha stuff is going to come in, and it'll still be fine, probably for like 10 to 20 hours. But then you're going to hit that wall of like, I need to just pay for more rolls on the gacha system, and I'm going to feel like I've wasted all my time. Their ad is a guy who smacks his ass. I have not seen that ad. God damn it. Yeah, ever since, like, I had kind of avoided gacha in general, but then I gave it a chance with Genshin, and I experienced it firsthand. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm never touching gacha again. This shit sucks. I don't really care about getting all the characters or anything. Yeah, I got to a point where like, even just leveling the characters that I had was such a grind unless I paid into it. Because they have the thing too, where just getting the character is only the tip of the iceberg. You need to roll the character like 10 times to actually to actually like level the character fully. You need to continuously roll them on the gacha. And just getting free rolls was such a fucking pain, dude. Like, genuinely, you'd play so much time to get a roll for free past like the first 10-20 hours-ish. It just, I got to a point where I was like, yeah, this is a waste of my time.
You're almost there.
I'm getting so little for how much I'm putting in. All right, we took 4,600 damage. I bet that's an S rank just because of the costs. And if it is, they're still using the really broken system, which would be a good thing for us. If this is an S rank, that's a good thing. Warframe is a gacha game. Warframe is a gacha game with a good business model. It might be the only one. Legitimately. Warframe is legitimately great business model. Not really, I don't know, man. But yeah, that's an S rank. They're still using the really busted system. Good for us, because that means it's abusable as shit. I sent GIF. That's in the trailer. You can play Warframe without spending a dime, and you can get really far in Warframe without spending a dime. Gacha isn't just like, what's it? Gacha isn't just what's it called? Having a bad business model. Like, it's just the system within which you get like characters and stuff. It's just that Warframe actually does it well to where you can viably play the game and unlock everything. And I don't mean viably like in theory, I mean legitimately. You can play the game and never spend anything and unlock everything. Like, it's very realistic to do that. I hate that Genshin made gacha more acceptable. It was very niche before Genshin. Now it's very in the spotlight because, you know, sexy anime women. And men! And men. Just a predatory one? A predatory one is a bad one, in my opinion. I feel like I missed something. What the hell was that? Oh, the Ubisoft thing. They made an apology post to Japan, but accidentally wrote the whole thing in Chinese. I don't believe this. I have to fact check. Hold on. There's no way. Is it the main account? Hold on. There's no way. No, that's not in... The main post is in English. The other one is in Japanese. Where people might be able to believe that this is in Chinese. Here. There's a lot of kanji here. So this gets pretty deep. And the TLDR on this, kanji is the third writing system within Japanese. It's the most concise, so it's very common to see kanji characters all over the place. And kanji comes from the Chinese language. It's literally a writing system that Japan adopted from China way back. So they look very similar. So if you don't actually know like Chinese or Japanese, like you can't actually read one or the other, you could very viably see characters like this one, that like these couple right here, these are both kanji right here. You could probably convince someone who didn't know better that that's Chinese. And really any of this, like this one, any of it. But this is Japanese. There's a whole mix of hiragana, katakana, and kanji in here. That's Japanese. When's my Armored Core gacha collab? Maybe they'll do an Armored Core gacha game for mobile after, what's it called? After the Elden Ring one. Don't forget that that's a real thing, by the way. You can tell by the smile face. I love that I know exactly what False is talking about when she says smiley face. It's the katakana for she. That's exactly what she means. Simple signs, Japanese, complex signs, Chinese, 90-degree turns, Korean. Oh, I haven't heard the 90-degree turn thing. I can recognize Korean because there's a ton of circles in Korean. That's always my like thing that I look for. It's like if there's circles all over the place, Korean. I didn't know the 90-degree turn thing. I feel like now I'm gonna have my eye out for it. Korean is much more distinct. Probably because its writing system doesn't literally come from China. Or, sorry, one of them, but yeah. Circles and square angles. Huh. I'm gonna notice it now, and I'm gonna feel silly for not having seen that before. Anyway. Pulverizer that attacked Tartarus headquarters, site destroyed. The pulverizer you encountered was obviously dangerous, but not nearly as deadly as a well-trained raven. That's me. They're talking about me, of course. Rumors are going around that this was a last attempt by Vertex to turn the tide of the ongoing conflict, but I don't think that's the case. Declared attack launch is in 2 hours. Oh boy. New mail, new reports. I thought the pulverizer was you. Well, just because it's what your mother calls me does not mean it's my professional business title, chat. Come on. And I say chat because collectively, all your mothers know me as the pulverizer. But it's not my business title. It's not. Yeah, that's right. I only changed those two. G-Man moment detected. It was coming. He intentionally set me up, okay? that was an intentional... That was like an alley-oop. He was just like handing it to me and being like, That was... that was a targeted attack. They call me the assister. He gave me the layup for it. Oh, my bad. I wanted information. We're so close to the ending, weirdly. So joke's on you, but she's alive. Damn. You know the charity bid that is for Pokimane Iron Mouse and Valkyrie. One VTuber bought them all? Send me whatever this is. Send me all of it. Because what the fuck? Dude, how expensive is that? Because weren't I know at least like the Pokimane and the Iron Mouse ones went for like 30K each, right? Are you shitting me? Anyway, Zenaida email. I see you've decided to take sides with Alliance. I'm gonna hiccup. Here we go. I honestly thought you were smarter than that. This is such a big disappointment. Evangel, Alliance's most recognizable Raven, wasn't even good enough to face me. What a fool he was to think that he might be the one. Damn. One of these days, Zenaida, I'll get you. I was foolish to listen to Jack. I should have done this long ago. There is nothing to compare with the power of evolving indefinitely. I will defeat you. I will defeat Zenaida. I will conquer everything. All right, Evangel. Slightly less Slavic Evangel. We've received reports that an unknown enemy force has appeared in Cirque City. Information is very limited, though, and we don't have any details. Evangel sent us a disturbing email at about the same time, and we think he may be involved in the events unfolding. If this is Vertex's last attempt to strike back, it must be stopped. I forgot to check off that last hidden part we got. There we go. Bro lost to Zenaida and went full incel. How many Ravens are still alive? Also, what world report? Oh, is it just a new pulverizer? Yeah, it's just the one that I fought, the quad leg. How many Ravens are still up? Oh, Evangel is lost, but he's alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, including me. Wait, the Valkyrie one was distinctly a collab? When you said it, I was like, I didn't know that she... what's it? I didn't know that she even did one. Probably because it didn't go for as much money. I just didn't hear about it. I heard about the other ones because they went for so much. They are all collabs. Only one of them is labeled as such. Were they all intended that way? Who is this? Oh my god. They're making shorts about it. Oh my god. There's a Dexerto article about this? I'm sorry, I'm going down a rabbit hole. Don't autoplay. Oh my god. Channel trailers are the bane of my existence. What the fuck? Who is this? Who is this person? Has been educating himself on VTubers since last time I was here. You know, I try. 68K total? Yeah, what? What the fuck? I'm so, like, dude. I didn't check them out, but I never heard of them. I'm looking right now. And like, oh my god. So, what the fuck? Okay, so she's like making shorts about this and promoting it herself. I think it's fine if I pull her channel over onto the screen, right? I don't think that that's unreasonable. She's clearly... She's like retweeting articles written about her on this. I think it's fine for me to pull the channel over because she's making a career move. Yeah, I need to just we Asmongold now. No, this is so crazy that I need to share it, frankly, and she's promoting it herself. So it's this VTuber, Claudia Moneta, right? This woman spent $69,000 total, or sorry, $68,200 on 3 collabs with like 4 of the biggest streamers in the space, right? So I'm curious, who is spending that much money? Are we 100% sure? It's all confirmed. There are articles about her. The guy who ran the charity event tweeted it. Pokimane tweeted it. Iron Mouse tweeted it. This is all confirmed. It is her. It is her. Less than 5K followers, which is one thing. Maybe this is just some crazy business move. But where is this money coming from? Because I go to the schedule. This is something that this is an underrated thing that Twitch has. Underrated feature is the schedule. Because you can see how consistently people are putting in effort towards their streaming with the schedule, right? And what I'm seeing is that she streams like once a week, sometimes twice. She streams for like 4 hours a week, if even. There's like a 2-week gap here. There's a gap there, a whole week. 2.5 hours that week. 3.5 that week. It doesn't go further back. Did they only start streaming at the end of May? Bring out the graphs. I'm just looking at what's right here on the channel and I'm just baffled. Where is this money coming from? And what is this move? What is this move? Look, chat. As someone who okay, her Twitch tracker goes back to May last year. Okay. As someone who understands the numbers and logistics behind this stuff, quite frankly, even if those 3 streams are with like the people that they are, like Iron Mouse, CDog VA, Pokimane, those are not worth $69,000. Like, as a business move, the numbers don't add up. The math does not math on that. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. I don't think she's gonna get enough out of this to make it worth it. A lot of VTubers are just bored rich people. Hold on, let me do a arena battle or 2. We haven't done one in a bit. AC bad news. Quad leg design outfitted with heavy firepower weapon arms. Mobile combat maneuvers and electronic countermeasures are used to trip opponents up. Oh god, this mission. Little arena. Little bit. I don't think she needs money. I don't know, man. I don't know. Cause like, I live in the US. And look, all I'm saying, you'd be shocked with how much credit card debt the average US citizen has. People, at least here, like Americans, I don't know why, they legitimately just buy a bunch of shit they can't pay for. I've never been able to wrap my head around it, but like, it really is wild the way that people are with their credit cards here. My dad told me that credit cards are free money. No, dude, I legitimately, okay. There's this guy on TikTok who runs like a personal finance podcast, and one of his like recurring bits is that he'll bring on people to interview who like send their messages in, right? And they'll pretty much just be in like the worst spot with their finances, and they'll like come onto the show to talk about it, right? And there was this one like 20-year-old girl like months ago on the show who came on, and she was like, yeah, so I got my credit card when I was 18, and because of my parents who were wealthy, she was like, yeah, I was able to get a credit card or a credit limit of like $4,000. And I thought that was just, I had $4,000 to spend. So, you know, every time I was like out with my friends, I was like, oh, don't worry, I've got $4,000 on my credit limit. And she would like cover everything when she was like out with friends. She would just pay for all this shit, just put it on the card. And she's on the show because she has like $20,000 of credit debt from doing that, because turns out it's not just $4,000 of free money. Go figure. And when I heard that, I wanted to like slam my head on the wall. I'm like, these people can't be real. They can't be. Anyway, AC name Crow Predator. Middleweight, 2-leg model with high performance ratings in nearly all areas. Weapon diversity enables unit to engage targets effectively at any range. I don't like the sound of that. It was all gone in less than 2 years, cruises and shit. No, she had, like, her parents were together. The craziest part of the story, this was a bad parenting situation, for the record. Because, like, the story goes on, of course, throughout the show, right? And get this, chat. Because her credit debt was so bad, her parents felt guilty for not having explained to her how her credit card works before just getting her hooked up with this like high limit card. So they just said, yeah, don't worry about the debt, we'll cover it. And they started paying it off themselves. She wasn't even paying it off. Like her parents were just like, oh yeah, don't worry about it, we got it. What? I was in disbelief, like jaw on the floor. I was like, what do you mean your and the guy who runs the show was too. He was like, what? What? Oh, I just banged my microphone. Sorry. That can only end well. Yeah. Well, and she also, her finances were a fucking train wreck. Oh, the rifle from Project Phantasma. Nice. Her finances were a fucking shit show. Just all around. It wasn't even just that. It was also like, she had an income of like $2,100 a month or something. I don't remember exactly, but I remember this being something like, she had an income of like $2,100 a month, and her rent on her apartment was like $1,400 a month. And the guy is like, why are you renting this apartment with no roommates? She's like, because it's a nice apartment. Just the whole episode of the podcast was fucking crazy. I like the entire time, this woman was just something. I would not have been able to sit in the room for that entire, I would have had to like walk out and get some air at a certain point because I couldn't believe it. Best rifle? Really? Was it? It was right arm, wasn't it? Better than the gas? It was right arm. God damn it. There's got to be a left arm version. I'll hold out hope. House poor? Bro, like horrifically house poor. With $20,000 of credit debt that her parents just took because they felt bad. This mission request has been issued by Alliance's tactical unit and involves eliminating a Raven interfering with the search for a route into the area below Cirque City. The target is a skilled pilot.
We've just received word from one of our recon teams that there is a massive facility located beneath Cirque City. All of our resources are currently focused on finding a way inside the structure. Unfortunately, there's a Raven employed by Vertex who is doing everything in his power to interfere.
That's not good.
We'd like your help eliminating him. The target's name is Crow, and he is one of the best. You have to be at the top of your game. We're so close to putting a stop to Jack's plans. Do not fail us, Raven.
It's like personal finance is just an elective. That's the craziest thing to me. I took personal finance in high school as an elective. Why is it an elective? Because we have people growing up thinking that the limit on their credit card is just free money to spend like every month. Granted, my personal finance course that I took was fucking dog shit. You know why? Because the entire thing was just my teacher putting on Dave Ramsey. And Dave Ramsey, his philosophy on personal finance would have been fantastic like 30 years ago. It doesn't work anymore, frankly. Sorry to any Dave Ramsey fans.
There's the target. Take him out.
Ow! Why are there missiles falling out of the sky? Wait, those aren't missiles, are they? Are those the drones from Nexus? Is that what just hit me? They are. What is happening? What? I also forgot to check for parts. Like, is there anything I need to do here? Destroy AC Sight Hawk. Oh, all I have to do is just win. Okay. I didn't learn calculus either. Bro, I never even took pre-calc. I'm too stupid for that. Our friends from Nexus, they just do a little trolling. That's fucked up. This is gonna be bad. May I could have taken pre-calc. I've talked about this before. Pre-calc, like senior year of high school, is the standard course to take. But I instead took what was called CIS Math Survey. It was a college credit course. Well, it was both. I got my high school credit too, but it gave me a college credit for math. And Math Survey just meant that it was a like really brief review course of algebra 1, 2, and geometry. So instead of taking pre-calc, which I didn't need for my degree, and I was already accepted to school before my senior year, I did early app. I was like, I'm never gonna need calculus, just straight up. Like, even for doing my college degree, I'm not gonna need pre-calc. It's worthless to me. So I took the review course instead. And I would find out while taking the course that the majority of the people in that course were people with like learning disabilities and such. You can avoid taking pre-calc. Yeah, I just like, I can't believe that I managed to get out of taking it in high school. That's kind of the surprising part. But I'm kind of glad I was able to. Because again, like even, like I have a bachelor's degree. I didn't need pre-calc.
The bombardment stopped.
They don't even teach you how to do taxes.
There's a message from our client.
And I took personal finance. There was nothing in there about taxes whatsoever.
Secured an entry route into the underground facility. I wonder if there's a connection to those weapons. Let's clear out.
Let's. Personal finance was in high school. Yeah, it was an elective in high school. I think I took it my junior year, I want to say. I don't know. It's been a while, so I don't really remember. Satellite head? I'm never gonna, I don't want to speak too soon. I'm not gonna use it on this build. I might use it. AC interfering with search for route into the area underneath Cirque City defeated. That, I read it so weird the first time. Alliance forces managed to secure the route leading into the area underneath Cirque City while you were fighting with Crow. Those strange weapons disappeared about the same time. I wonder if there's a connection between them and the area. Maybe not. Maybe not. It was all shit we learned in 8th grade or earlier. The hardest math was first day pre-algebra. Oh my god. Is getting a GED really that easy? Are you exaggerating? Be real with me. Is it really that easy? You went to a religious school? No, chat, False and I just talked about this not that long ago. False did not go to like Christian school or anything. Public school. It's just public school in the Bible Belt, apparently. Which, I kind of had the same reaction when she was telling me. I was like, wait, what? You went to public school and had Bible class? That's actually insane. I don't know, man. It was news to me that that's a thing here. We were probably a year or two ahead of public schools. Oh. I went to college prep too. I got sent to Christian school. I was not a, what's it? What's the word? I was not exactly a good kid. Best way I can put it. I chilled out, I promise. I chilled out. I showed you proof. Did you? Oh yeah, you did. You did. Yeah, never mind. I was like, you did? But yeah, you did. My sister got bullied to shit, so we left the next year. I will say, as someone who spent a few years in that environment, man, Christian school kids are crazy. Like, it's a whole different ball game compared to public school. It's wild. Heavyweight reverse joint AC designed with hard-hitting bazooka weapon arms. Unit's energy defense capability is relatively low. Route memorization? Route memorization. It blows my mind that that's a thing in Spain where atheism is very normal. What, just having Catholic school? Now just fight the AC. I'm yapping. This is what happens. We yap here. I get sidetracked. Oh god. I don't like those missiles. They freak me out. Oh god, and they curve around. Okay. Last Raven is really pleasant. Am I crazy for saying that? I really like this game. Like, more than I remember liking it, even. It's kind of just a good time. Rote memorization. Now that's different. I just don't even know. Oh, a learning technique based on repetition. Well, yeah, that's just school. Yeah. I've never heard that term, but yeah. Yeah. We're not what you'd call a secular society. I feel like we are outside of the South. I mean, yeah, like we're foundationally built on Christianity. But I would say like modern American society is very secular outside of the South. The South is they call it the Bible Belt for a reason. The bane of learning and critical thought. No, that's exactly why my Spanish was so bad before I independent studied it after I finished up with school. My Spanish is not good right now. I haven't touched it in like, if I'm 22, I haven't touched it in like 2 years, like at all. Haven't spoken it, studied it, read it, whatever. And languages are very, you don't use it, you lose it sort of thing, right? You don't stick with it, it all falls apart pretty quick. But man, my Spanish, like in high school, I got like a C in Spanish 2. Independent studying, I was like completely solid on everything through like Spanish 4 within like 9 months of just doing it on my own. Because it's crazy. Are just Christian but not very devout. That's probably like it's foundationally there, but it's not like super strong and prevalent like in the South. 68% of Americans identify as Christian. I was shocked to see how non-religious other countries are. Even then, it's kind of a whole... I could do the whole ramble about that. I have before. Because I did, what's it? I did a lot of theological studies. I am very Christian, which shocks a lot of people when they hear it. Especially if they spent more than a few hours in stream. They're like, wait, what? But I am. But I cannot stand the church because the version of the faith that they teach, generically speaking, like the average church, especially in the US in my experience, is so far off base, it's crazy. Like, it's so misconstrued. This mission request involves investigating the area beneath Cirque City. There must be something there that will explain Vertex's intention to launch an attack.
Although we faced fierce resistance from Vertex, our forces managed to secure an entry route leading into the area beneath Cirque City. Based on the desperation with which Vertex fought, we have reason to believe that something relating to the ongoing conflict is concealed there. Our forces suffered heavy losses during the last battle, and we don't have the manpower to conduct a survey of the underground area. We'd like you to do so instead. It's unknown what type of dangers exist in the area, but Jack's declared time of attack is at hand, and we're running out of options.
I think it's fine. I think everything is fine, actually.
Battle, Raven. Good luck.
No, this is all fine. Which most so-called Christians don't do. Yeah, even then, like a lot of people who identify as Christian aren't even going to church or reading the Bible or anything. They just kind of like, maybe they grew up with it until they were like out of their parents' house. They haven't engaged with it at all in like 20 years, but if you poll them, they'll say that they are.
Almost at the operation area.
But yeah, like church teaching kind of Christianity fucking drives me nuts. Because you get insane misinterpretations that like are so widespread that the generic idea of Christianity is totally
Raven, my scanner is picking up a lot of activity.
perverse, for lack of a better word. Just super off base.
Do what you can to avoid being hit.
Ow. Ow. Oh god. Make femboys of men. Ah. Am I supposed to actually shoot a bunch of them, or like am I just supposed to wait it out? I don't think
Can't end like this.
I don't feel like shooting them is gonna do much of anything. Oh, I didn't check for hidden parts. God damn it. I'm trying to be efficient here. Hold on. Much of scientific theology is a lot kinder than what many churches practice. Here we go. We got here, chat. The running bit that I always end up here, we got here. I would agree though. Like there's a lot of nasty shit within a lot of churches here, at least. I don't know about Europe, but I know probably in Eastern Europe it's largely the same. And it's probably just the same in Europe, Central and Western as well. Because depending on region in Europe, it's going to be predominantly Catholic or Orthodox, right? To my understanding. So it's probably largely the same there. What was I going to check? The mission parts. I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, why did I... Oh my god, we need to S rank it. Lord have mercy. Hold on, is there more than one? That's it. Okay. Except like the Nordic countries. Oh, okay. Are they predominantly atheist? Would be my guess? Or is it still, I don't know. I don't know. Francis is pretty chill, to be honest. Francis ain't that bad. I still can't believe that the Pope gave a talk on aliens a couple months ago.
We're almost at the operation.
Like, I still, that was so fun for him to sit down and talk about aliens.
This is probably your last battle.
He would baptize an alien. Yeah,
Back alive.
that became a meme for me for a good month or so, where I just couldn't stop talking about the Pope baptizing aliens. Okay, S rank time.
Raven, my scanner is picking up a lot of activity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do what you can to avoid getting hit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Working on it. Ow. Shit. Ow. Ow, fuck. Leave me alone.
They just keep coming.
Would you baptize an alien in gamer drinks? Only if they were a real gamer and they played Elden Ring without summons.
There's no end to them. Hang in there, Raven.
Oh my god, this hurts.
What can I do?
Nothing. Get me out, maybe, if you could.
Like this.
But I don't think you can do that. The zigzag seems to be working so far.
Raven, over here.
Over where? Jacko?
The gate is unlocked. Get
What
out of
gate?
there.
Which one? Is it actually unlocked, or is this like the rest of the game where it turns green afterwards? Ow. Fuck.
What are you waiting for? Get
I'm trying to find the gate, woman. God damn.
Cannot unlock the gate.
Can you let me through?
You made it.
I did. Barely. Probably one of Francis' better declarations. I loved it. Baptize the aliens. Let's go for it.
What happened to Jack?
He got fucked up.
Look at me.
Professional analysis.
This is what happens when you step over the line. It was foolish to think we could control it. You're the only hope now, Raven. You must not fail.
Good night, Jacko. Rest easy. There's no way we're S-ranking this shit.
It's time. This is it.
I can't use my missiles. If I want to S rank, I just can't. Do I drop them? What if they played Voices in the Void and watched Independence Day?
I don't know what lies ahead,
Maybe.
Raven.
You had time to like get out?
Please be careful.
No. I think I fought you before, didn't I?
This must be what Jack was talking about.
Must be. Thank you, Sheila.
Something's wrong here, Raven. Keep your distance and stay alert.
Oh, don't you blade me. I know what your kind do. Oh, fuck! That was like 1200 AP off.
Someone's on board that thing.
It's Evangel. Fucking bitch. Why? Yeah. I know that slightly less Slavic voice anywhere. Don't blade me. What the fuck? Bitch. I'm the last Raven. Are we not done? Oh no. I have 900 AP. God damn it.
You were one as well. A dominant liquid!
Oh. Oh, he's very dead. A dominant?
You did it.
I did it.
I'm glad you're okay. Let's head out.
The timing on that was... The Last Raven buzzword? That's crazy. The playthrough of Last Raven that I did never mentioned it once. Like, legitimately. Never once. Not one time. Well. This is the point when AC went more into robot action game and less mech sim, I feel. Honestly, better that way. It was always riding the line, for sure. This is where it started to... Although at the same time, I feel like it's still riding the line with this. Because it's leaning so much more into the action, but it's also, like, your parts can break. And, like, there's all the heat management, the used parts thing. It's like leaning further into both directions here than beforehand. The easiest route that didn't mention it. This route was so much easier than the one I did for the review. Yeah, I did Pulverizer 2 for the review. This was significantly easier. Way, way easier. Because I even had to do some S ranks on this to get parts and stuff, and it was still easier. World report will say what it is. That'll be nice. I need the lore now. What's the percent now? We will see. It should be like 25-ish. Maybe a little less. Maybe like 23, 24. I guess, yeah, just save it. No, I don't have to. I can save when we get back to the menu, right? Because it's just gonna loop us, right? I'm gonna not. No, it's gonna take me to the title screen. Okay, we'll just free mission this. Fuck it. I should be able to free mission now that I've cleared one route, right? Jacko route next? It's a good question. I could. We could do the other pulverizer route. Maybe we do Jacko route. Fuck it, why not? I'll do Jacko. I would say Jacko, I'll do Jacko. Do Zenaida, no. Yeah, this game is really short. If you only do one route and you never like get stuck on anything. We'll have to do Zenaida eventually, 24%. Yeah, there's the stuff. Oh, there's an EX arena in this game too? I should probably just clear the arena then. I don't even know if I got the S rank on that. That's the crazy part. Jacko perished. Yeah, I got an A. Okay. Hold on, it's credits based, right? So do a little tweaking real quick. Actually, I could probably drop that to, yeah, that'll work. That'll be perfect. We'll free mission that S rank before doing anything. Get the hardest part over with? No, we gotta build up to it, man. I'd let Zenaida do me. She's a robot. Just saying.
We're almost at the operation area.
And
This is probably your last.
bunch of robot fuckers in chat.
Raven, my scanner is picking up a lot
Oops.
of activity.
That's how you swap the weapons. There we go. That's the future. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm stun locked. Jesus. Ow. Ow.
There's no end to them. Hang in there, Raven.
Doing my best. I would like to finish this section with more than like 3K this time, please. It was a little rough last time.
Raven, over here.
Oh god, over where? Not this again.
It is unlocked. Get out of
I'm gonna get pummeled at the very last second while trying to figure out which gate it is that just opened. Fuck's sake. Oh my god, it's happening.
What are you waiting for? Get moving.
Motherfucker. You see her in the opening cinematic? What?
Although we faced fierce resistance.
Oops. What do you mean we see Zenaida in the opening cinematic? Oh, she's a normal pilot. We see her leave the mech in the lore exposition? We do?
We're almost at
Vehicle system. Engaging combat mode.
Raven.
Like, we
my
actually
scanner is
see
picking
it?
up a lot
Oh.
of activity.
What the hell is that guy doing? Bruh. Hold on. Are you serious?
Although we faced fierce resistance from Vertex, our forces managed to secure an entry route leading into the area beneath Cirque City.
Alright, I got sent a cheese strat. Yeah, I just got sent the cheese.
We're almost.
Vehicle system. Engaging combat.
Enemies change with the
Raven, my
times.
scanner is picking up a lot of activity.
Wasn't it Peace Walker that talked about the times? Or maybe both. I don't know.
Do what you
One
can
of them.
to avoid being hit.
Ow. This is good.
They just keep coming.
This works. Because of... Ow, fucker!
There's no end to them. Hang in there, Raven.
Oh, do they spawn differently based on where you're looking?
What can I do?
Is that why we do this? It seems like...
It can't
Yeah,
happen.
okay. MGS3 is one of the weakest canon storylines for me, though. I agree.
Raven,
Because,
over
like,
here.
outside of the few parts that are really good,
Get out of
the
there.
rest of it's just kind of a bunch of nonsense and filler. I agree.
You made it.
Sorry, victory. Is MGS in a nutshell? No, generally it's not.
What happened to
Like
Jack?
MGS 1, 2, 4.
Look at me.
Yeah.
This is what
Peace Walker is kind of the same way. No, even Peace Walker I would say does a better job pacing its story and stuff.
You're the only
3 is just kind of a mess. 3 completely hinges on you just liking the characters, and if you don't, there's really not a lot there outside of like the very end. The very end is like peak. It's kind of the worst. MGS 3 has hear me out. Listen.
Don't know what lies ahead, Raven.
MGS 3 has Return of the Jedi syndrome. I'm gonna coin this term. The beginning is like peak Metal Gear. The end is like peak Metal Gear, but everything in between just kind of drags ass and doesn't really do much. It's like Return of the Jedi. The beginning and the end are like some of the best stuff out of the whole franchise, but man, that middle section is just... Yeah.
Something's wrong here, Raven. Keep your distance and stay alert.
Oh god. What the fuck? But Return is my favorite too. Get out of here. No, it's not. It can't be. Get off of me. Fucker. Oh my god. Ah. Return of the Jedi is great. It's good. It's definitely my least favorite of the original trilogy. It's not bad. It's just the least of them. Return is my favorite, and I'm not what you would call a casual Star Wars fan. You guys are crazy. You're all crazy. Post Jabba escape to where? Post Jabba escape? Oh, man, let me think. Getting dunked on? No. It's just that chat is collectively crazy. It has nothing to do with me, of course. I'm just the only sane person here, apparently. Hold on. I generally think of it as like the last 45 minutes of Return. That's like the good part again. But I'm trying to go back and like find the exact point. If I can. I'm trying to like pull up like an old ass scene select. That was an A again, motherfucker. It was damage. It was so much damage. Okay, hold on. This would be easier on my second monitor. The script. That's not what I want. Is this what I want? No. I'm not gonna get like an old DVD scene select on the internet, am I? That would be like exactly what I need right now, but I don't think I'm gonna get that. That would be perfect. But there's no way. I'm really trying to think of like where that point is. Like the exact point. But yeah, it's definitely, I mean, even chat knew. It's like after everything between Jabba's palace and like the Battle of Endor actually like beginning, roughly, would be what I would say. Everything between those two points is just like, I don't want to rewatch this. Like whenever I do rewatch the movie, I'm always like, ugh, not this part. Because the beginning is great. The last, like the whole battle segment, great. But that middle portion, that's not 20 minutes. That's not 20 minutes.
We're almost at the Raven. My scanner is picking up a lot of activity.
There's no way it's only 20 minutes, right? Unless I'm just crazy, which
Do what you can to avoid being hit.
maybe. Doing what I can. is the most interesting part of that universe. It is. It is.
They just keep coming.
Scouting and meeting the Ewoks is 20 minutes at most. There's no way that it's only 20 minutes. It feels like it's so much longer. Empire's the best, though. I don't know who said that they didn't like Empire. I caught that. That flew by. You're crazy.
Hang in there.
Empire is boring. Yeah, you're out of your mind. You're out of your goddamn mind. Mars Attacks is my favorite Star Wars movie. Mars Attacks is a fucking fever dream.
Can't end like this.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Raven, over here.
Like, at least
The gate is
7
unlocked.
years.
Get out of there.
The romance has aged poorly. Yeah, because fucking George Lucas decided to like retcon Leia into being Luke's sister after doing all the romance stuff with her.
It's time.
That went much better.
This is it.
For the opening segment, that was much better. That puts us in a good spot for S ranking this time. Harrison's weird. Even the Han Solo stuff, yes. Yes.
Please be careful.
They didn't know they were That's what I'm saying. Like, at the very least, it's fair to be like, oh, well, they didn't know. But George, you can't retcon
Keep your distance.
two members of like a love triangle into being siblings. And then just be like, oh, well, you guys, they weren't aware of it. You did this, George. This is on you. Okay? I'm not even worried about the characters. You're weird for this. This was a weird decision to make.
Interesting.
Not so. Someone's on board that
Fuck.
voice sounds familiar.
That should be S. George didn't know at the time there would be more Star Wars. It's not even Chad. My thing. Oh, there's the headpiece. What I'm saying is that it's not even the fact that it happened in episode 5. It's the fact that it happened in episode 5, and then George decided to just retcon them to being siblings after the fact. That's the weird part. Is George, after having already added that scene and like had them doing the whole love triangle thing, he then retconned them to be siblings. It's not even that he didn't know for the first 2 movies. It's that he made that adjustment in the 3rd movie, knowing what he had done in the first 2 movies. That's what makes it weird to me. It's just a really bizarre retcon. She wouldn't have kissed, or she would have kissed Chewie if Luke wasn't there. It was I don't know, man. I don't know. Luke was pretty into it the whole time, like from the first movie. I'm just saying. Luke was all for it. Granted, he didn't know. But neither did George. He didn't know because there was nothing to know at the time. Luke was all for it. Dude was down. Completely down. He had no problems. Is this head kinda shit? Yeah. That's unfortunate. Won't be using that. Man was playing with spaceship models. The Han Solo song and dance. No, 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 no. Not I'm Han Solo. Stop. Rabbit's foot. Who are you? Oh. Is that? I don't know, actually. Oh, sorry, mission report. Yeah. I was so focused on getting that headpiece. Not mission report. World report. There it is. People? No, that's literally people. Is it here? I don't think it's here. We might need to do more. Oh, log data has stuff from previous. Ah. Now where would it be? Is this stuff alphabetical? No. It's not going to be in places, right? Uh-oh. Foul language. Oh, what the fuck? I guess it's flagging OT. I guess it's flagging OT. That would be it. First movie with Ian McDermott. That's also that is a fair point. I love that guy. He's just so goofy. Like, I love him so much, more than I should probably. Middleweight two-leg AC design with emphasis of offensive performance. Over reliance on its two high-powered energy weapons has proven troublesome. Well, that's because one of them's a Sawa. I see a problem already. Yeah, I recognize the chest piece from MOA. At first I was like, is that supposed to be Leos Klein? But I don't think it is. I think it's just a general... maybe it is. Do they just not have like the weird arm pieces that they would need for him? I think it is supposed to be Leos Klein, actually. He has a Sawa. I think it's safe to say that it is. It's canon Leos Klein. I don't recall him having a laser cannon, but like too much of the rest of it looks like him. It can't be a coincidence. Yeah. Who is theorized to be Klein? Didn't they confirm it in an old guidebook? I at least I feel like I've been told this in the comments somewhere along the way, that there's like an old Japanese guidebook that they put out about AC2 that just straight up said that it's him. I think it's one of those like lost to the Western fan base sort of things, aside from like the few people who do know about it. Thankfully, doing this whole YouTube thing, those bits of info just find their way to me naturally, which is great. Otherwise, I would have had no idea that Ninebreaker was non-canon, and I would have been like, what the fuck is this story? It would have made no sense. Anyway, it is about that time. And there are very big video things happening. Just saying, members and patrons know what's going on. I'm just saying. Anyway, point being, I have to get back to it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing, what are we doing? Ace Combat 100%. Armored Core 100%. This is Armored Core. I already said that. Metal Gear 100%. We've been playing stuff just for fun, like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot on occasion. Come back for any of it. We just hang out and we play games. So it's a good time. Also, if you enjoyed the stream, I almost said game. If you enjoyed the stream, leave a like, algorithm. You know how it goes. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. They're down there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.